All right, man. They signed Cade. I forgot it. Cade Mays, I think his name is. Center. Phenomenal pass blocker. Not so good run blocker. For Jahmyr Gibbs, that might not be the worst thing, but the best thing that might happen from it is probably gonna get Tate Ratledge at left guard, Mahogany at right guard. So that should turn out well. He wasn't the guy that you was looking to get. You wanted to get the Lindenbaum guy, but he signed with the Raiders for like $81 million. This deal was a $14 million guarantee. I think $25 million. He was a 6th-round draft pick. He went to Tennessee for a season or two and then went to Georgia for a few seasons. He's from Knoxville, 6th-round pick, 199th pick in the 2022 draft, 6'6", 325. Is it really bad that he ain't that great a run blocker? I mean, hopefully it's something they figure they can correct. They ran the ball pretty well. They ran the ball pretty well at Carolina last year, especially when Rico Dowdle came in. Yeah, they ran it pretty well. But number one priority is to protect Goff. That's the number one priority, is to protect Jared Goff. That's it. Protect Jared Goff. So, I guess they put 2 road graders next to him, Tate, Mahogany, Sewell. And now you're looking for a left tackle. They signed some dude from the Dolphins, but I think it's depth. Probably depth at tackle. I think you also got depth at tackle with Manu Giovanni. Probably bring a rookie in. What else we got there? But yeah, we're gonna start to see them do some do some interesting things. Do some interesting things, bro. At the tackle position. I'm at the offensive line, so now you just need to find a left tackle. Probably get one in the draft. You put 4 amazing other, people around them. You hope Cade Mays is able to figure it out, pick up the offense, the audibles, but they all be learning a new offense together. Mahogany, Ratledge played together last year as well. So now you're probably bringing in 2 additional guys to play tackle. One additional guy to play tackle. So 3 of your 5 offensive linemen was together last year. You bring in the center, you bring in the left tackle. And I told y'all they're going to put resources to protect Goff because they know Goff needs to be protected. So that ain't nothing new, in my opinion. That they're going to protect Jared Goff. I'm not surprised by that. Amik leaving, I'll speak on that. Somebody else left too. Alex Anzalone, he went to Tampa. Good sign for them. I thought he was going to go to Chicago, New York. I think he went there for like $17, $18 million for 2 seasons. Amik went to Washington. And people talking about parody comments. And it's Rackstraw, your number 1 corner. Like, y'all know DJ Reed is still on the team. Terrion Arnold is still on the team. And it's Rackstraw still on the team. And I think Roxanne, I don't know if he coming back or Vontae Maddox situation, but we'll see what happened with them though. But they probably Brad don't let corner shake out too bad to keep it a bean. That's the rumor, Brad. I mean, that's the reality. Brad to go get a corner. You know what I'm saying? Brad will go get a corner. They're not going to make no splash plays. If y'all hoping them to make something real splashy with Trey Hendrickson, bro, y'all got to give up on Detroit teams doing something. We've been complaining about this for 20, 30 years about Detroit teams, not making the splashy plays. So that's we can complain, we can bitch, we can talk about it, but they just not going to make the splashy signings. So I don't know if that's just due to culture, that's due to money, that's due to people don't want to be here. But K Mays to end up talking about, I don't have an issue. Wish him nothing but the best here. So now 4 spots your offensive line complete. You got the center/guard from the Texans. You got the center/guard LSU Miles Frazier. You got Manu Giovanni, who could play a tackle position. I don't know who this new Dolphin tackle guy is. I assume maybe he a tackle So probably just looking to put a rookie tackle in the game. Don't be surprised if they don't move up for one at some point in the draft or maneuver around for one. That wouldn't surprise me at all. So yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all. And then losing to Amik, I mean, I'm not surprised. He was just god awful last year. Alex Anzalone was phasing him out to get younger at the linebacker position. They drafted Jack Campbell. He knew he was on the clock when he moved to outside linebacker. He knew his time was coming in for an end. Now it is. So realistically, Rodrigo probably won't be back. They probably draft a linebacker, you know. And I know Brad talking about he don't go for need and all that. I mean, in my opinion right now, tackle and defensive end, them need to be two things that you knock off the board very quickly. But he always, a lot of people don't like him because, they say he more scout than GM. He likes to, believe in the guys that he draft and he pick and don't like to fill in the holes at other places. And yeah, that's becoming a problem. At some point, all these teams that was on the cusp of the championship, the Rams, they get Trent McDuffie, give him a record deal. They go for it the year that they trade Goff and Stafford over there. They went for it, getting Odell, they got a bunch of people over there. Von Miller. It was just a number of Hall of Fame caliber guys that they got. And Detroit will just never be that way. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. They'll never be in that situation. So, will they replace Amik? Will they replace what's the Alexander Anzalone? Prior to draft, they replaced Anzalone, and corner-wise, Brad just believe in the guys. The more injured you are, the more he believe in you. So Terrion and Ennis being injured, it wouldn't surprise me if he went on with those two at corner with DJ Reed and bring back Robertson, Devontae Maddox. He just got an addiction to injury-prone players. Because I feel like Enrique and Pascal should have been cut off the roster. Regardless of what that contract say, they need to be gone. We seen this movie over and over and over again. You know what I mean? So I like the Cade move. Give you some stability at center. It ain't Frank Ragnow, but other than that, yeah, I think the Lions window is closing. Just looking at it with injuries and there's no sense of urgency there. It don't matter no more. Did y'all really think the Lions was going to win something? Just respectfully. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Everything inside the link tree is the first link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is, dog. But hey, let me know what y'all girls and guys think. Peace.